What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me for this episode of Titans Tube. This is supposed to be the preview episode between the Titans and the Eagles this coming Sunday, but Caleb is not here. But also, I just found this Instagram post that he just put up, which I'm trying to decipher, and it doesn't look good. It says, when Daddy's home for good, that is unless someone calls him to get off the couch. Shruggy, smiley emoji, hashtag my team, hashtag my son needs a cut. I don't know what he's talking about. Something's weird's going on, so just bear with me. I might have to carry the episode all by myself this entire time. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. Oh, dude.
Oh.
There you are. Where have you been?
I've just been, thinking about a lot of stuff, man. About the
well, we got work to do.
Well, I've been thinking, so I'm kind of unhappy with where we're at, and I'm just not getting enough lines, and you're not letting me voice my thoughts enough on the show so far. So I think I would like to be, I'd like to move on from Titans Tube.
What are you talking about? You don't like where we're at? Dude, the channel has grown since we started it. Okay, it's just the third week of the season. We're trying out new things. We've got this iTunes podcast that we're starting. We've got a lot of new things happening. You got to give it time to integrate yourself back into this scheme, so to speak, for the channel. Are you not for the boys anymore? Is that what's going on? Are you not a boy?
Oh man, when you put it that way, Justin, it really hits home. I am for the boys. I'm sorry. I'm here. Okay. I'm committed to Titans Tube. I apologize for my actions previously. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this episode. I take back what I said. Now just let me have enough lines this episode and we'll be good. I want to make sure
Fine. I'll give you as many lines as you want. We'll game plan the entire episode around you and your lines.
Thank you.
If that's what it's going to take.
Thank you. Now can I have the intro finally, please?
Please do, because I am horrible at this.
All right.
Jeez.
What up, everyone? Welcome into another episode of Titans Tube. This is our Week 4 preview episode between the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles. Before we get to that, though, if you want to listen to this episode as a podcast, you can go to subscribe to Titans Tube on iTunes. Download every episode as a podcast. Listen to your car on the way to work. Listen in your bed. I don't know, wherever else you listen to your podcast.
The shower.
Subscribe to it.
Give us a sweet.
In the shower, yeah. Give us a sweet rating and review. Also, shout out to our newest patron, Bruce Clayton, for the $10 pledge.
I know that guy. That's your dad. Yeah, I'm glad, Caleb, that your dad could finally get behind supporting us on Patreon after what, 2 years almost?
Yeah.
Thanks. It only took him 2 years. Thanks, Bruce.
Hey, man, how much have your parents donated to us? Supported the cause of Titans Tube over the years. Huh?
All right. Caleb, don't you have a sponsor to shout out or something now?
Oh, yeah. Also, go check out hang10.com, sweetest Titans Apparel in the world. Use the code TITANS2 for 10% off your next order. Check them out, hang10.com. Word.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And we are also sponsored by the Backyard Dog BBQ Sauce. All right, Caleb, let's do this. We have the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles bringing in their 2-1 record to Nashville to take on the Titans. They are coming off a 20-16 victory over the Indianapolis Colts, which is just so good. So good to see that happen. It never gets old seeing the Colts lose a game. So the Eagles are fine by me, honestly. Got no problem with the Eagles, but they are our opponent this Sunday. Titans also 2-1 record coming off that dog fight in Jacksonville, winning 9-6, where, according to Rich Eisen, was won on the shoulders of one Blaine Gabbert.
Man, Gabbert sure does look fast these days. Speaking of backup QBs, though, we will not be seeing the Eagles backup as Carson Wentz made his triumphant return in that home win against Indy. And he did it without the help of his #1 wide receiver, Alshon Jeffrey. Although Jeffrey was officially listed as questionable, and he's looking to make his season debut against the Titans this Sunday.
If he does make that debut, Caleb, this is not good. This is not good. He had an incredible year. Him and Carson Wentz had excellent chemistry, and yeah, he performed great for him in the Super Bowl. Well, Caleb, if he can't make his debut against the Titans, then the Eagles should be in okay shape. They still have a group of solid pass catchers for them, starting with Nelson Aguilar, who's really come on the past couple years for him, making plays. And also Jordan Matthews has now been re-signed to the Eagles, the team that drafted him. And he had a great start to his career, and then he got injured, and then he bounced around the league several times, and then he got hurt again, and then he got hurt more. But now maybe he can stay healthy and be a weapon for him once again. But these guys aren't their biggest threat. No wide receiver is their biggest threat. To me, I think the biggest threat for the Eagles in the passing game is tight end Zach Ertz. So far this year, through 3 games, he already leads the team in receptions with 21 and yards with 215. He could be a matchup problem for us. Yeah,
the Titans secondary will once again have their work cut out for them. Luckily, Adoree Jackson has been a full participant in practice the last few days after suffering that concussion against Jacksonville last week on that punt return. Because we're going to need him and his speed to cover some of those receivers. We'll also need Byard or Jayon Brown or Wesley Woodyard or whoever we're going to assign to cover Ertz to step up and have a great game, because as you just mentioned, he is their #1 target, and we have consistently let tight ends beat us over the years. But in any case, the Eagles have struggled with injuries on offense, much like the Titans through 3 games. So it's kind of hard to measure where exactly they're at. But with the return of Carson Wentz and probably the return of Alshon Jeffrey, their #1 wide receiver target, I think that I would have to give the Eagles the slight edge against our pass defense.
All right, well, let's move on to the next category then. The Eagles rushing attack versus the Titans front 7. And again, with the injuries, Caleb, they hit the Eagles hard so far this year at the running back position, but they're a deep group. Last week, they used Corey Clement, Wendell Smallwood, who I can relate to, and rookie Josh Adams to rush 35 times for 152 yards, controlling 40 minutes of the clock last week. And as a team, they are second in the NFL with 5 rushing touchdowns on the season already. Good news for the Eagles, they are getting healthier at that position this week. Jay Ajayi is cleared to play, so we are going to have to find a way to stop that guy.
You're right, Justin. A proof of what they did last week. This is just a well-coached team with a next man up mentality. Whoever is on the field for them, the coaches are putting them in the best situation and position to succeed. As for the Titans, I still need to see more out of our run defense. Thank God the Jags put the game in the hands of Blake Bortles last week, because we have not had much success stopping the run this season so far. We've allowed the 23rd most rush yards per game to this point at 4.8 yards per carry. God, not good. So again, I'm going to have to give the edge to the Eagles in this one.
Man, you're really starting to piss me off, but I agree. And we haven't even really made it to their defense yet so far in this episode, which is like the strength of the team. So not looking good so far. But looking at what the Titans will face in their passing game, it starts with Ronald Darby at the cornerback position. He's one of the better cornerbacks in the league. They also have Sidney Jones, who in his 2nd year, he's trending in the right direction, playing some good cornerback for him. And 10-year safety Malcolm Jenkins is the leader in that secondary, so we definitely need to watch out if we're going to try to pass the ball, which we probably will, because you got to pass the ball at some point to win games in this league. But funny enough, their secondary only ranks in the middle of the pack as far as giving up passing yards so far.
Well, middle of the pack is better than the back of the pack, which is where the Titans' passing offense ranks at 29th in the league. However, this is understandable. It makes sense, given the carousel of injuries we've had at the quarterback position. However, Mariota looked pretty good when he came in relief of Blaine Gabbert last week. If Mariota is able to gain back a little more strength and play at the level he played against the Jags defense, then I think there's a chance we can make some plays Sunday against this Eagles secondary. Corey Davis is going to have to continue his trajectory as the #1 wide receiver. And for the love of Moses, can Rashard Matthews and... I need to change that line. For the love of Moses, can Tajay Sharp please catch the ball?
But, all right, so we're giving the edge to the Eagles, I'm assuming.
I mean, it's a free country. We can do whatever we want.
All right, Titans running game versus the Eagles front 7.
Yep, the old Titans coordinator Jim Schwartz.
And I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Is going to have his hands full trying to stop Henry, Lewis, and Mariota with a rushing offense that's ranked 10th in the league. What do you say to that, Jim?
Well, the Eagles have the #1 ranked rush defense, Caleb.
Jim, crap.
Crap is right. Crap is absolutely always right. The Eagles have so many playmakers on that front seven, it would take us probably another hour to try to name all of them, so I'm just going to narrow it down to 2. It starts with their defensive tackle in the middle, Fletcher Cox. He leads their team with 3 sacks. This man is a beast, and he could really cause some disruption for our interior line. So we're going to have to make sure that he doesn't take over the game there. And as for their linebackers, Jordan Hicks leads their team with 24 tackles. He's a great young player who can pretty much do it all. He can literally do it all. He could juggle. He could do a pirouette dive off a diving board. He's pretty good. So Matt LaFleur, what are we doing? What are we going to do, bro? Please save us. Please scheme us another victory somehow, some way.
Thank God that Jack Conklin is expected to finally make his return to the lineup this Sunday.
Yes.
But on paper, this matchup is going to be extremely tough. The boys up front are going to have to play a great game and control the trenches and create movement. But Justin, I'm still going to have to give the Eagles the edge here more than any other edge I've given them, because that front seven for Philly is legit. That's French for legit.
I'm not sure about that, but what are we doing? Have we lost faith in our own team? We're 2-1. Okay, but I get it. We don't match up well with the Eagles on paper, so it makes sense that we're giving them the advantages here. But you know what's not on paper? The heart. You can't measure the heartbeat of this team. You can't measure a heartbeat.
Yeah, you definitely can measure a heartbeat. You definitely can.
Well, okay. Well, we have a bigger heart than our opponents, and that's what's winning us these games.
Bring it up right here on me. For the boys on 3. 1, 2, 3. For the boys.
So, Caleb, let's get into this. If the Titans should win on Sunday, what is going to be your key to win? What is the most important factor in this game? And what also is going to be your score prediction?
You know, Justin, it's been a crazy 3 weeks to start the NFL season for the Tennessee Titans and our rookie head coach, Mike Vrabel. And I kind of feel like I'm beating a dead horse every week with my key, because it's going to remain the same until we can solidify who we're starting on offense and get our groove back together. So the key with me lies in the offensive line. They're gonna have to protect Mariota from that legit Eagles front seven, as well as create some space and some push up front for our running game. I think that is the key to me, and I think they're going to do it. I have faith in our offensive line. We've been one of the best offensive lines in terms of pass production through 3 weeks, only allowing 3 sacks on the year, but I think they can do it, and I think the Titans are going to get the win at home. There's no reason to believe anything on paper. I am going to take the Titans and the Titans' heartbeat over the Eagles and their heartbeat. Give me it 28-24. Justin, what is going to be your key and prediction?
These Philadelphia Eagles, they're like we had said, they're kind of hard to make out because they've been dealing with injuries just like we have. So I'm not exactly sure what we're going to see, especially from their offense. But I think we have got to turn it around with our rush defense. We can't let them just control the clock and set the pace of the game with Jay Ajayi and their other backs back there and get 40 minutes of time of possession like they did last week against the Colts. We can't let that happen. We've got to do a better job at stopping the run. Let's make Carson Wentz beat us with his arm, which he may well can, but I think we have to concentrate on stopping that rush attack. And if we can do that, I'm predicting, it's going to be another close slugfest kind of a game. The crowd at Nissan Stadium, you got to show up and be loud because you know there's going to be a lot of Eagles fans there. So I'm going to predict a Titans win 19-17.
Yeah, boy! That's what I'm talking about, Justin. Wait to predict another Titans win.
I can't believe it. We did it again. We've done it every single time.
Well, that's a wrap on this preview episode, Justin. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and sub. Also, stay tuned for an epic Madden challenge where once again I get to play as the Tennessee Titans.
Sure.
Yes.
Whatever. I don't care.
And I will take on Justin as the Philadelphia Eagles. I cannot wait for that. Anyways,
it's gonna be good.
Let us know what your thoughts on the game are. Can we beat the defending Super Bowl champions? Here's our social media stuff. Woo! Get ready for some awesome bloopers, because there's about to be a bunch.
Yeah, this was a struggle. We did not run through this smoothly. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me for Titans Tube. And I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me think about what I'm saying. What's up, everybody? This is going to be our preview episode. No. Okay, I got it. Move. Leave.
Okay.
Before I forget it. I'm going to forget it. I don't got it. I don't have it at all. That was a complete lie. What's up, everybody? This is week 4 of F. What's up, everybody? This is week 4. The Titans... No. What's going on? Getting worse. Apart.
Now I know why I always do the intros.
Yes. Shut up. Shush. All right. We'll just keep it then. Oh man, I'm embarrassed every time I see my face on the internet. Yeah, he's old news. Love him, but he's old, and he betrayed us. So. All right, Caleb. Let's get into this. Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
All right, let me try that one more time.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a...
What?
Okay. That was good. Just start from there.
Okay. And he did it with the help...
He did not have the help.
Ride or die, baby.
What a wuss. What a
okay, shut up.
Receiver.
Shut up. Okay.
I'll start at Malcolm Jenkins, I guess. Oh, Malcolm Jenkins, back there playing safety. What are you playing on? There's no way you're actually playing that. You can't play drums. Whoa! What? That happens sometimes.
You didn't like that, I'm guessing. You didn't like how you said that.
No. I just... We can't say that.
All right, let me take one more sip of water.
What?
He chortled. I hate that word. Chortle sounds.
Yeah.
Chortled. I wonder if that's what Blake.
No one talks like that.
If that's what Blake Bortles calls his chode. Chortle.
What? I don't know. Something's wrong, but it's good to be wrong because we have been winning, so that's nice.
Yeah, just ask MJ Take. He's gotten every single Titans game wrong. Burn!
I didn't know that. Burned him. Got him. Take it.
Burn.
Take it and eat it, son.
I'm burning just all other Titans content creators right now. Burn!
Burn RPO, jerks. Burn. Titans of the Southwest. Southwest? Why not the Southeast? Yeah. That's where the Titans are.
Go
Burn!
with Chili Peppers, you budget.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. We are no... This is why we don't have friends.
As for the what was my first?
Sorry, I said okay.
Okay. I said okay.
And I said okay, and I messed up you starting your line.
Okay. Well, don't say okay anymore. Can we agree to that? Ah!
Oops.
All right, where should I start redoing all this?
Where should I start redoing? Okay. Oh!
To control the trenches and create movement. But we're giving them